sugar spoon still on the tray, your laughter fading down the day, the scent of tea, the open blinds, just little things you left behind. They whisper low and pull me near to echoes only I can hear. Little things so small, so slight, still paint you softly in the night. A breeze, a line, a window light. You linger where the world feels right. The coffee cup with lipstick trace, the echo in your favorite place, a scarf still hanging near the door, a silence I keep waiting for. Your shadow bends with every turn. In each small loss I find I learn. Little things so small, so slight, still paint you softly in the night. A breeze, a line, a window light. You linger where the world feels right. You didn't mean to leave a trace, but love can't help but find its place in smallest signs, in quiet rooms where your soft memories still bloom. You don't light up a crowded room, you hum off key, forget the tune. You wear your socks inside out most days, and still I'd never turn away. Your hair's a mess, your jokes fall flat, but I've never once wished you'd change that. You're my quiet little song, not perfect, but where I belong. No polished lines, no practiced part, just every beat that holds my heart. Your hair's a mess, your jokes fall flat, but I've never once wished you'd change that. You're my quiet little song, not perfect, but where I belong. No polished lines, no practiced part, just every beat that holds my heart. You're not a script or grand ballet, you're just the note I need each day. You're my quiet little song, a place where all the flaws belong. No need for shine, no need to prove, just steady love in every move. Some chase the stars, some seek applause, but I find peace in all your flaws. You're not the world, they've got that wrong. You're just my quiet little song. the stars, some seek applause, but I find peace in all your flaws. You're not the world, they've got that wrong. You're just my quiet little song.
The way you smiled in morning light, the way your laughter broke the night, the way you danced without a plan, those little things still hold my hand. Though time has turned and paths have split, I still replay each precious bit. No one can steal that, not the years, not miles, not change, not quiet tears. The way you looked, the way we were, they live in me like softest blur. The way your silence said so much, the way you paused before a touch, the way you whispered just my name still sets my heartbeat just the same. You may be gone, the scene may fade, but not the love that time has made. No one can steal that, not the breeze, not evening stars or changing leaves. The way we laughed, I let it be, is mine forever, just like a clue. Some love moves on, some slips away, but ours just chose a different way. I hold it close, I let it be, a memory that still sets me free. Some love moves on, some slips away, but ours just chose a different way. I hold it close, I let it be, a memory that still sets me free. No one else like you, not near, not far. You are my north, my evening star. In every glance, in every sigh, you leave a mark that won't pass by. You speak so soft, but echo deep. You're in the dreams I always keep. No one else like you, so calm, so true. The world fades out when I find you. And though the years may dim the view, I'll always know there's no one else like you. No one else like you I've tried to find, but only you have filled my mind. Your laugh, your touch, your quiet grace, they live in every empty space. You never asked
for skies to shine. You gave me love and made it mine. No one else like you, no need to prove. Just standing still, you somehow move the rhythm in the way. I knew that life made sense with no one else but you. And if I fade into the blue, know that my final thought was you. Not for the things you said or do, but simply for being you. Now that you're here, the nights feel right. The silence glows in softer light. The ache I wore has slipped away. I found the dream I used to pray.
I walked through years of hollow air, but now I breathe because you're there.
Now that you're here, I see it clear. The world stands still, then draws you near. No more waiting, no more fear. My heart is whole now that you're here. You hold me light, the stars hold night. No need for more, it all feels right. I used to dream and let it go, but love arrived and told me so. I never knew the sky so wide until you walked here by my side. Now that you're here, the songs make sense. My soul no longer sits on defense. The years dissolve, now begin. With you I find the truth within. Let every page I turned alone be worth the wait for this unknown. And let the story now begin. With you I find the truth within. Now you're here, the wait is through. The skies turned bright, the gray withdrew. The world that once felt far and wide feels soft and still with you inside. I wandered long through empty days until your love lit up
the haze. Now you're here and dreams make sense. No more doubt or false pretense. You're the song I always knew, the music that my heart sang to. I found my place inside your eyes, where all the lonely moments die. Now you're here and stars align. No more waiting, love is mine. You're the calm I never knew, and gave my life its melody. I don't recall the ache or fear, not since the moment you drew near. You held me close, you let me be, and gave my life its melody. Only one like you, so rare, so true. No other heart could play the tune you do. Each word you say, each glance, each sigh, feels like a breeze that drifts the sky. You're not just here, you're everywhere, in every song, in every prayer. Only one like you could ever stay through all my nights and every day. You don't just pass, you leave a flame, and love still answers to your name. I've seen the stars, I've known the light, but none have held me quite this right. 1,000 songs could praise your grace, yet none could hold your quiet face. And when you're gone, you're never far. You live in dreams just as you are. Only one like you could ever stay through all my nights and every day. You don't just pass, you leave a flame, and love still answers to your name. I won't forget the way you move, the way your silence made me prove that some things time can't wash away. You're every note I'll ever play. I met a few with fancy talk, and some who made the sidewalk walk. But no one stayed or sang in time, not like the way you fit my rhyme. You didn't try, you didn't shine, but somehow, darling, you were mine. Only you could be mine, it's true. No need for spark or grand debut. You came along, just being you, and suddenly my skies turned blue. You've got your quirks, your stubborn days. You miss the beat in half your plays. But when you smile, the notes align, like I was meant to read your sign. The world can chase their picture dreams. I'll take your flaws and all your schemes. Only you could be mine, it's clear. No one else ever felt this near. You trip, you tease, you twist the tune, but still you make my heart swoon. I didn't plan, I didn't know, but love just finds its way to grow. You weren't the one I thought I'd find, but you were perfect by design. Sail me through the stars, past Venus and the blue. Show me what the cosmos feels like next to you. Let's toast on Saturn's rings and dance in Neptune's glow. Your love's a sky, I'm glad to know. No need for maps or gravity. Just float a little close to me. In other words, just hold me tight. In other words, stay through the night. This heart of mine's not made for Mars. It only beats beneath your stars. No need for maps or gravity. Just float a little close to me. In other words, just take my hand and lead me where love understands. We don't need wings or fire or chart. Just you, me, and open hearts. They speak of stars above, I'll say I found them in your love. And if the sky should ever fall, your name would still outshine it all.
stars above, I'll say I found them in your love. And if the sky should ever fall, your name would still outshine it all.
She was always there, I never knew just how much her shadow drew. The light across my window pane, the warmth that softened all my rain. No sudden storm, no parting cry, just a room that breathes a softer sigh. She was always there in small, kind ways, in quiet steps and coffee trays. Not in a blaze, not in a show, but in the silence I now know. She filled the air, not with grand sound, but just the comfort hanging round. The scent, the hum, the half-turned glance that gave my days a second chance. I never spoke, I never tried. Now empty chairs just don't reply. She was always there in folded sheets, in half-read books and simple sweets. And though she's gone, it's all still there, the echo of her everywhere. I thought I stood on my own feet, but now I miss the steady beat of knowing someone simply stayed, while I just passed the love she gave.
There's a light I've yet to find, a voice that knows my quiet mind. I walk through dreams, I walk alone, but still I hope with heart full grown. They say love waits behind a door, a truth I've heard but longed for more. Someone who sees me, not just my smile. Someone who walks with me every mile, not chasing stars or whispered fame, just holding close the real, the plain. Maybe they're out there, maybe not, but still I hold the dream I've got. A gentle soul who'd understand, a place to rest, a steady hand. No need for vows, no promises, just someone who knows what silence is. Someone who sees me through and through, who hears the things I never do. And when the day fades into blue, they'll know the quiet side of truth.
is wide and time is slow, but still I pray they'll one day know the heart that waits, the calm, the fire, and see in me that same desire.
When you hold me close and lead the way, every little worry melts away. Your rhythm knows just what I need. Each step a whisper I can read. When I feel your hand inside of mine, the room begins to sway in time. You laugh and I just lose my pace, but somehow land in perfect grace. It's not the song, it's not the beat, it's how we move, it's how we meet. Step by step with stars above, we glide through this like dancing love. Don't need to plan, don't need to guess, it's all right here in your caress. You dip, I rise, and time stands still, each sway aside, a velvet thrill. No floor too wide, no night too long, when we're two dancers in one song. We don't need shoes, we don't need light, just you and me and holding tight. Step by step and cheek to cheek, the kind of joy no words can speak. We float, we laugh, we drift, we dip in love's eternal partnership. So dance me through the coming days. We'll move through life in gentle sways. One step, one turn, one heart, one beat. Forever dancing, light and sweet.
You took my time, you took my tears, you danced away my better years. Now all I've got is what's not whole, a patchwork heart, a half-lit soul. But if you're still not through with me, here's what remains. Take it for free. Take what's left of me, the cracked and worn, the parts you missed, the slightly torn. You got the best, the bright, the clean. Now take the pieces in between. You took my laugh, you stole my sleep. You've got my voice in secrets deep. but I've still got a smile or two, and one old song that sounds like you. If you're not done, then take the rest. It's not much gold, but it's my best. Take what's left of me, the bent and bruised, the lines you drew, the ones you used. If you still want the faded me, come take the echo, set it free. You didn't ask, you didn't try, but darling, you my sweetest wife. And if you ever glance behind, there's still a love you didn't find.
Tonight you stood so quietly still. The world fell back, the room grew still. No words were said, you didn't try, but there was starlight in your eyes. And though the night may come and go, that one small light will always glow. The light in your eyes, the tilt of your smile will stay with me across every mile. And when the days grow dim and wide, I'll close my eyes and find you inside. The way your laugh curved through the air, the way you brushed back loose-strung hair, it wasn't planned, it wasn't grand, just grace in things you didn't plan. That simple glance, that quiet grace still lingers in my favorite place. The light in your eyes, the calm in your tone will comfort me when I'm alone. I'll when the stars forget to rise, I'll think of you and the light in your eyes. Years may pass and lines may show, but love remembers what hearts know. And through it all, through all goodbyes, there shines that light behind your eyes. Tonight you wore the quiet moon like it was made to match your tune. No diamonds, no designs, no style, just you and that soft, endless smile. And when the world begins to fade, I'll still recall the peace you made. The light in your smile, the warmth in your eyes will guide me through the hardest goodbyes. No need for stars to chart the skies. I've got the light in your smile. The dress was plain, the room was small, but time stood still, I saw it all. That look you gave, that tilted grace, it's carved in every quiet place. And years may change the lines we trace, but never that one glowing face. The light in your smile, the hush in your laugh will echo back on every path. And if I lose the way a while, I'll find it again in your smile. And years may change the lines we trace, but never that one glowing face. The light in your smile, the hush in your laugh will echo back on every path. And if I lose the road a while, that turned my world and stayed so true.
Your voice is the hush that calms my soul, the warmth that makes the shadows whole. Each word you speak, a gentle grace that time and silence can't erase. With just one glance, you draw me near. You are the truth I see so clear. You're the only heart I know, the one I trust, the one I show, the parts of me I never told. You hold them close, you make them whole. Your touch is a flame, a velvet light that turns my fear to calm delight. And in your arms I feel the peace of every storm that's found release. No dreams I've held compared to this, a quiet life within your kiss. You're the only heart I know, in every breath, in every flow. I found my way, I found my home, inside the love you've always shown. Let others chase the world's design, I only ask that you stay mine. Not for the glory, not for show, but just to hold the heart I know. Let others chase the world's design, I only ask that you stay mine. Not for the glory, not for show, but just to hold the heart I know. They tell me it's magic, this feeling of love.
like starlight that slips from the skies above. They say that a glance can steal your breath and turn every whisper into a vow you've kept. I've seen it in others, their smiles, their sighs, but never yet found it behind my own eyes. They tell me it's magic, the way hearts begin, how time slows down when someone steps in. And though I've not known it, I want it to be that someone finds all their magic in me. They say it's like music, a quiet refrain that plays in the silence and soothes all your pain. They say that it lingers through dark and light and makes every goodbye feel somehow right. I've walked through the moments love never came, but still I believe it could whisper my name. They tell me it's magic, I'm ready to see what kindness and longing were shaping in me. And if love is waiting, then let it be true for someone like me with someone like you. I don't need fireworks, I don't need stars, just someone who knows where the quiet hearts are. And maybe tonight the stories come true for someone like me with someone like you.
This moment feels like love. No words to weigh, no push, no shove. Just you and me, the hush of night. A candle flickers soft and right. No future plan, no tales to weave, just hearts too full to want to leave. This moment feels like love, so near. No past to chase, no need to steer. I breathe you in, I let it be. If this is love, it's flowing free. No grand design, no stars above, just quiet light that feels like love. This moment feels like love, it's true. The way the night belongs to you. So stay a while, don't speak too much. Let silence dance with every touch. Maybe this ends, or maybe it stays. But right now, I don't count the days. I'm not afraid of where this leads. This moment gives me all
ends or maybe it stays. But right now I don't count the days. I'm not afraid of where this leads. This moment gives me all I need.
The way you fixed your coat that night, the quiet look beneath the light, the sound you made when you would yawn. It's gone now, yes, but not quite gone. We may have walked away in time, but memory keeps its own sweet rhyme. What we had remains, it won't decay. Though you moved on, it chose to stay. They may forget or doubt or fade, but what we had, it's never swayed. The way you danced a beat too slow, the laugh you try to hide just so, the scent you left on wool and rain. It comes and goes, then comes again. No final words, no need for more. The past has way to still adore. What we had remains, it's tucked inside. A waltz I hum, a tide I ride. And though you're not beside me now, you stay in ways I can't allow. Not every love was meant to last, but some just linger in the past. Not with regret, not bound by chains, but warm and soft like window panes. The sun keeps rising, the moon keeps sighing, the breeze keeps whispering low. And while they flirt with skies above, why don't we try a bit of love? We've danced around, we've laughed a bit, but darling, don't you think we fit? Why don't we try? Just you and I. We've got the time, we've got the sky. The world keeps spinning, hearts comply, so why don't we try? The birds are singing, the stars are grinning, the cafe lights are dim. And while the city hums its tune, why not let love begin to bloom? We've shared the jokes, we've passed the test, so why not see if love is next? Why don't we try? No need to plan, we'll take it slow, just hand in hand. No need for maps, we'll watch the signs and trace the curves of love's design. Some folks wait for fate
to show, but I just need a yes or no. And if we leap or if we land, it's better try than never plan. Some folks wait for fate to show, but I just need a yes or no. And if we leap or if we land, it's better try than never plan.
You stay on my mind like the scent of old rain, a trace in the dark, a thought I can't tame. No matter the hour or how far I go, you're tucked in the silence, soft and slow. Not in my arms, but in each breath, a quiet ache I can't forget. You stay on my mind like a song unsung, a weightless waltz on the edge of tongue. I try to shake you, but you remain a delicate ghost wrapped in my name. You drift through my tea, you sigh through the night. You rest on my shoulder when no one's in sight. I laugh with the breeze, but it isn't the same. You're etched in the corners without blame. You're not a storm, you're not a spark, just the light that stays long after dark. You stay on my mind like a dream half true, a whisper that wears my hours through. I pour new days, but still I find you haven't left, you stay on my mind.
Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's more, but love doesn't knock, it slips through the door. And here you are, not gone, not near, but haunting each thought I hold dear.
You'd make this house a home with just your smile, no need to roam. A quiet chair, a whispered song, and suddenly the nights aren't long. The world can spin, the winds can cry, but you'd be warmth beneath the sky. You'd make this house a home, it's true, a space that sighs and leans on you. The fire glows, the clock stands still, with just your love and just your will. You'd paint the silence full of grace, with just one touch, just one embrace.
The kettle hums, the lights grow low, and suddenly I'm not alone. The walls would learn to breathe and sway if you would simply choose to stay. You'd make this house a home, no doubt, where love moves in and fear moves out. No words too grand, no dreams too wide, just you and time and home inside. I've had the lights, I've had the gold, but none of that could warm the cold. Now all I want and all I see is you right there waiting for me. I've had the lights, I've had the gold, but none of that could warm the cold. Now all I want and all I see is you right there waiting for me. You're in my veins, I swear it's true. Like midnight smoke and vintage blue. I've tried to walk, I've tried to hide, but love like this just stays inside. I told myself to play it cool, but darling, I'm a lovesick fool. You're in my veins, I breathe you in like whispered jazz beneath my skin. And though I know it's not too wise, I'm hooked on you, your lips, your lies. You flash a smile, I lose my grip. Each word you say's a sinking ship. My better sense just fades and fades, while you dance in like masquerades. They warned me once, they warned me twice, but I just chase your sweet device. You're in my veins, I can't detox. You spin around my heart in locks. And though the smart thing is to run, I'd rather burn and call it fun. So let the night keep pulling tight. You're bad for me, but feels so right. I'd rather ache than be alone, than spend one breath without your tone. I've tried the thrills they advertise, the fireworks and neon skies, but jet planes leave me cold and blue. Then there's you. yes, there's you. No charted star, no daring swoon can twist my heart quite like your tune. You're the twist in my tune, the breeze in my drink, the wink in the moon, the pause in my blink. No other high can quite compare. You're the flare in my air, the spark in my stare. Champagne just makes me chase the floor, and tango leaves me stiff and sore. But when you walk into the room, I start to hum, I start to bloom. No roller coaster, no cartoon could lift me like your sweet monsoon. You're the twist in my tune, the flip in my day, the sass in my laugh, the jazz in my sway. The world can turn, the dance can stop, but you keep spinning at the top. So let the world keep chasing thrills. Give me your grin, it fits the bill. I've tried the rest, I've paid my dues, but darling, I just pick you. You've got me floating, lost in the blue. I can't recall what I came here to do. Your smile's a breeze that steals my feet and turns the ground beneath me sweet. I blink and suddenly the sky feels closer every time you sigh. You've got me floating far from the shore. I don't need answers, not anymore. The stars don't guide me, you do instead. A single glance and I've lost my head. My compass broke the night you came, and I don't mind, I love this game. You've got me, got me, got me, got me, you've got me. You've got me floating like a refrain, too soft to hold, too sweet to name. I never planned to fall this high, but here I am beneath your sky. Maybe it's magic, maybe it's you, but either way, the world feels new. I used to walk, now I just glide, each step more lost by your side.